Hey, yo, what's up? Here we are right here. What's up, everybody? As you see, the Blood Pressure Brothers are in business right now. We're in Miami. Let's see. This is the Breakfast of Champions right now. $8 cup of $8 cup of fruit. But
Yeah, did white people kick that?
I know, these, these are the whole food pickers.
Yeah.
Like Chris Rock says, but an $7 apple says. I don't think they really wanted us to buy it. Hey, you guys should give Lamont some props. He's been through some hell. Okay, he's been through some hell. With
Thanks to the efforts of Black MacGyver that we found, saved the day.
broken luggage. What else?
Zip tied together.
Zip
Zip
tied
tied
together.
together. Couldn't open it. Couldn't open it. Zip tied the zippers together.
But you made it, bro.
Made it.
You
Made
made
it
it.
here.
And
Got a day off.
day off. Yeah, I have to leave from here and go to the symphony. So it's been a decent 2 weeks for me. I did the biggest cruise ship in the world.
Yeah,
Uh,
how was that?
and then I'm getting on the second biggest one. It was that dude. We got to do the wonder.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the word in for us to do the wonder because that ship is nice. It is really nice. I mean, you got everything there. Like, I think I tagged you when I was going by the basketball court.
Yeah, yeah. I saw that.
It's a
I
nice
saw
court
that.
too.
It looked nice. It looked nice. And then the thing, because you know how I got sucked into that world of those bloggers, the cruise ship people. They were all there.
Oh yeah,
You said they were there, and I told you. Oh yeah, I saw that there were a couple over there.
it was. I do this joke in my act about how jaded we are, and I talk about if a giant monster popped up,
Yeah.
started rushing the ship, and everybody would pull out their phones try to get a
Right. Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
And I said something about it'd be a bunch of it'd be like 18 vloggers would get eaten that day, and the people in the audience started applauding because apparently they were tired of seeing everybody walking around.
Oh yeah.
Dude, and then they got those gimbals.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Because I know. Forgot oh, Lalita Loca. That's Tony, and then this guy Don is another guy. They're all the same. They all have about the same amount.
Okay.
So they always watching it. And one of the things I saw on the ship that I there's an ice show.
Yeah, there's an ice skating rink. There's an ice show and everything. Um, most of the most of the Royal Caribbean ships have an ice skating rink right in the middle of it.
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
a couple of the ice skaters from Royal Caribbean were in the last Winter Olympics. The one that
What?
yeah, they left the ship to go and be part of the Winter Olympics.
Wow.
Because who else is getting that kind of
Yeah, that's
who
true.
else is that good
Yeah.
at this time
Yeah. That's true.
during the pandemic? They're working every day. I mean,
Wow.
so
Yeah, I was impressed with that. I thought yeah, that was the little secret thing as far as someone that doesn't know much about world cruising. Like, on top of all this, with the zip line and then the other stuff on that thing, just like, oh, and by the way,
yeah.
we got an ice show that takes place out here. There's a
It's,
diving thing in the back, but anyway, yeah, we got an ice show.
on this one, they have two rock climbing walls. They have an aqua theater that seats about 600 or 700, probably more.
Yeah.
They have a boardwalk which has what's the horse, the merry-go-round horse thing on it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
There's an ice cream and candy shop. There's a sports bar. Yeah, and there's a hot dog place back there, and another burger place like a Johnny Rockets, like
Yeah.
an old school. And then you leave from there, you go to the promenade. They have a floating bar that can seat about maybe 40 people, and it goes from deck 5 up to deck 8, and
What?
it just does that all day.
Wow.
It just does that all day. And then on deck 5, this is crazy. There's a pub where they got a guitar player.
Yeah.
There's what is it? There's like maybe 10 shops, at least 10 shops, and pizza places there. There's a Starbucks.
Yeah, I got
And
to
then,
see this.
Yeah,
I gotta
it's
see
crazy.
this
And that's
nonsense.
not all of it.
Yeah.
When you go to deck 8, they have a thing called Central Park.
Okay.
So it's basically built to look like Central Park. So while you're walking through there, there's 4 restaurants. You got the one called the Park Cafe. There's an Italian restaurant. There's a chop house. There's another specialty restaurant that is one cafe 150 or something. It's expensive, but everybody raves about it. Okay. And then you go that little farther down. There's another little outside bar.
Yeah.
And then you go up another couple floors. There's a 2-story nightclub called Music Hall. In that place, uh, 100 or so people on the bottom, another 100 on the top floor, and they have and the band is a backdrop. It's like it's like a floor to ceiling, just glass, and you can see over the boardwalk where the Opera Theater and all that stuff is. So the band's got this great, and that's the still part. That's still not all of it. They have like maybe 5 or 6 pools. What they've done with this one is they separated it into different neighborhoods. So it's crazy. What is that? Man. Oh man, look at this. We got a. Oh wow, man. We never had nothing like that, bro.
Yeah.
What is that?
Do they need money? Saw terminal cancer.
Oh man, I'll send you some. I had a guy. There's another guy that sent me sent me a note like that, saying, "Hey, you're one of my favorites. Can you send me a DVD?"
I got that email too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I've gotten it twice.
Yeah.
That email.
So I just sent him a clip. I said, "Dude, here's a 20-minute clip from the show.
Yeah.
So you have that. Enjoy that."
Yeah. Twice I've received that from that guy saying, "Oh yeah, you're my favorite. I've only got a limited time to live. Could you send me a DVD or CD or whatever it was that he was asking for?"
So what is it, like some sort of?
I don't know.
What if it's a scam to see who's really altruistic? Are you a nice person?
Well, what did you see that thing on I don't know, maybe TikTok or IG, where there was a brother going into Walmart and offering to pay for people's things. So he just had a bottle of water. So this how it worked. Yeah, he goes, "Hey, I don't have any money. I left my money. Could you buy this water for me? Could you just let me while they're checking out?" And I don't know how many people shot doing it, but the first person just looks and goes, "No, sorry, I can't do that." The next person comes up, he does it to a person, and the checker goes, "Don't you have money?" And he goes, "No, I have money, but I don't have any on me. I just wanted to see if they buy this water." And then the lady's like, "No, no, this is not your day," or something like that, and stuff like that. So like 3 people said no. The lady had a whole bunch of stuff. And he goes, "Could you buy me this water?" The lady goes, "Sure." And he goes, "Okay, because of that, because you were so nice to buy that, I'm going to pay for everything." And she was talking about being a single mom and how she was saving up just for this day. This was their thing there. It was like close to $400 just stuff in that cart. And he's like, "Yeah, take care of it all." So when they got him to checkout, he took care of it all. And then busy hugging everybody and stuff like that. Well, yeah, maybe it's one of those things where it's like, "You give me this DVD," and then something else happened.
So would he give me like less money because I just emailed it to him?
Yeah.
I was gonna send you 1,000.
Yeah.
If you're really nice, but you know,
you
could take the time.
Yeah, for your mental effort.
You can even take the time to package it.
I'll send you $5.
Oh shoot! Who else is in here? We got this guy here. I can't even. That would shut down everything.
Yeah, Rodrigo.
Huh.
It's all the spam farms.
So what'd you think of Celebrity, man?
I like Celebrity, and then having been on the ship prior,
You've
so
done the
a lot
Constellation
I
before?
did the Constellation
Yeah, I like
once
that shit.
before, and so all the cast, most of the production cast was still there, and then the four guys from Edge Effect, the Capella group, so they were there. They were there the prior time, and they were all
It's like
great.
one's black, one's Asian.
Yep. Yeah.
I need to
Sam,
find that.
it's Sam, Troy, Sean, and
Oh,
Danny.
I think that is the same guys because I think of I had did something about him. I said in my show I said you give it up for Edge Effect. I love them. You know they had two singers. And the other two looked like they were fixing computers. They looked like support. So I went to see their show, and they're like, "Oh yeah, look, Louis Johnson's here." And they turned and start going in on me, and I'm like, "Okay, I deserve that one. I deserve that one. I make fun of you guys."
Yeah, they're good guys. I was hanging out with Sean and Danny because we're all into sports. Just having talks at the buffet table. The buffet just about.
Did anybody ever
sports and
show
stuff
up
like that.
for what's it called? Pickleball?
There was no pickleball. Although I did on the
What
last
is-
day,
what
I
is-
saw a
what is
girl
pickleball?
with some paddles. Some of the activity team with paddles. I'm like, ooh, are they? Maybe they do play pickleball. I don't know.
Is it so the tabletop tennis? Is that what it is?
Well, it's a combination of both of those, of regular tennis and like table, because you're playing first of all, you're playing with a wiffle ball. So that's that plastic wiffle ball with the holes in it on a reduced tennis court, reduced size tennis court with, I don't know, I guess they're plastic type of based paddles. So they'd be bigger than ping pong paddles. Not as big
so
as
the
a tennis
ground is
racket.
actually involved.
The ground is involved. You're actually physically out there on the tennis.
Oh,
court
okay. All right.
and stuff.
All right.
So yeah, so that's but they don't play it there on Celebrity. But they will on Harlem when I go on next year. Tomorrow I'll be out there.
Oh man, you'd have to do 3 a day on 3 days on that Wonder Man. 'Cause they got this new restaurant called the Mason Jar.
Oh, did you go there? Yeah, that was that.
It was fucking great.
Wow.
It was great. I was like, this is ridiculous. And they have this thing. It's called a flap jacket, flapjack, and it's like a wheat grain uh, pancake about this big.
Okay.
And then on top of that they put shredded barbecue pork and blueberries, right?
All right.
And then they give you a little side of coleslaw.
All right.
And so and they give you two of them. It's because they're only that big.
Yeah.
And what the trick is supposed to be, so you got the savory there, and you got the blueberries.
Yeah.
Then you take a little scoop of the coleslaw, put it right in the middle of that, and then you just eat it. And with some of that stuff you look at it, you go, okay, they've appropriated soul food nicely. But some of the other stuff, you go, I ain't never seen that in no soul food. Huh?
Like what's that?
Like I never saw that flapjack.
No.
I never seen a pancake with barbecue pork on top of it. It's like
I mean, I can get the essence of what they're doing with like the sandwich, like a pulled pork sandwich, because that's what you put the coleslaw on there, but not with the pancake. But I mean, bread.
They got that pimento cheese with crackers and stuff, and saltines,
okay.
and they got the honey butter, and that jalapeno butter.
Yeah.
It's like everything. They got Nashville hot chicken sandwiches. Of course, they have chicken and waffle.
All right.
And they got po' boys, shrimp and lobster.
Okay.
And
are they doing greens?
They're doing greens.
Oh.
But apparently, some white guy complained about the greens and said, there's no stems in here. There's no greens. It doesn't taste like it's not." Everybody was like, "You need to shut up."
Yeah.
The only thing there was a complaint about was the same thing that they had a complaint about on the Oasis. was the mac and cheese. Because you can't mess with black
No,
people
no,
and mac and cheese.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah, because so many things can go wrong on that
yeah.
thing. It has to be exactly right.
So they have to fix
Wow.
that
Yeah.
because it looked like
Yeah,
it
that's
came out
that's
the box.
problematic.
It looked like it was out the box. You know, like the little
No.
craft of macaroni.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's not right. You got it. Yeah.
So it made no sense because you go if you're on the Oasis, you go in, you get this fabulous barbecue dinner,
Yeah.
and then here's these crap macaroni and cheese.
No, it's not even close.
Yeah,
It's not close.
and which was stupid because you go to the buffet out of shit, and they have real mac and cheese.
Oh,
You know, nice thick big
yeah,
noodles
yeah.
and stuff.
Big
So it's like you
layer
should
of
be,
cheese
yeah,
on top.
yeah, you should be
Mhm.
switching this.
Yeah, that makes no
So
sense.
they fixed it.
Yeah, that makes
Because, you know,
no sense.
And I didn't get a chance to have the greens, but I'm pretty sure that something will happen with the greens too. And they got all the southern drinks. There's all these different southern,
Oh, that's
yeah,
nice.
all kinds of mixes. And if you can't get a table, you might just want to drink. You go in there. They got all kinds of alcoholic and non-alcoholic. It was crazy.
That's nice. Yeah, I
But
heard when you were doing your first walk around, and then I forgot to ask about whether that did sound.
oh, and I went back and had the black and catfish.
Oh, okay.
They got catfish.
Yep.
Right, they got. And they have two kinds of catfish. You can get black and catfish, or you can get Cajun
Yep.
black
Yeah.
and catfish.
Yeah.
It-
All right.
Is everything there is like
I'm in.
it should be called the Mason Artery Clogger, artery clogging bar, because it is. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna try to work that out, man.
Yeah.
I'll try to work that out because it was. And then they have a new show that's gonna be coming out. It's called. They have one show out now called The Effectors. So they have. Here's the thing about it. So I was watching the presentation for The Effectors 2 that they're building now.
Mhm.
And so they had a guy come out. I'll post that clip later on. And they have drones. It's a drone show. Drones. The drones are about as big as my hand. And they have different lights on. And they're synced with the music.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
the guys on stage singing, all of a sudden, these drones rise up from around them, and they circle around them, and then they go out over the audience, and they start circling on the audience. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, because
I'll show you the video.
I saw something. I mean, it may have been the same because I don't know how many people or companies are doing that. Production companies are doing that, but I saw something like that on America's Got Talent,
Well, this is
and
the
it was just amazing.
this is the only one. This one, apparently, the guy that used to run NASA, they hired the guy, and the guy was. He said, you know, this is there's more technology running this than some sort of fighter jet. And he goes, well, how do you know that? He goes, because I used to program those fighter jets. It is. Yeah, I'll show you the video. I'll show you the video before we get out of here.
That's why, like, yeah, well, how do you know? Are you a rocket scientist? Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I actually am.
That's it.
I am a rocket scientist.
Yeah, dude, they're doing some stuff over there. They wanna own shit left and right. So their shows are crazy.
That is great. That's just the idea of that drone thing.
Yeah, and then when he gets done singing the song, and then the senior VP is on the side, and he goes, "Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. They're gonna all return to the spot that they were originally at, and they just all come back, and they all land. Wow, it's some Elon Musk.
Yeah,
Elon,
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I thought. That's wild.
Oh man, um, last night, bro.
Yeah.
I must have lucked out, and I didn't luck out. The hotel was bullshit, but the TV was good. You ever just have one of those nights where you go, I guess I'm just in front of the TV tonight.
Right.
Because the first one I watched was Wanted was on Angelina Jolie and
Okay. Yep.
yeah, where he finds out he's an assassin.
Yeah.
And I just love the scenes in that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, and then after that, boom, Zombieland comes on. And I had never seen the scene with Murray in it. For some reason, every time I see that movie, I always miss the scene with Bill Murray.
Right.
And now I saw it last night, and I'm like, okay, I have to Ross Murray.
Yeah.
Is he just one of
Anytime,
those guys,
it's
man?
one, I was going to say, anytime it's just one of those things where anytime he shows up, it's like the scene.
Yeah,
Like, especially in the movie that he's not in for the entire movie. It's just
yeah.
like, that's Bill, is that Bill Murray? Yeah.
I had never seen the Zombieland scene with him. Damn, this is nice.
By the time I got in, from what I've heard, Enemy of the State, which is one of
Will
those
Smith.
one of those movies
Yeah.
where I will always tune in and watch as much of it as I can. Whatever I watch. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Will Smith, Enemy of the State, mainly for Gene, because I miss
No.
Gene Hackman being in movies.
Yep. And who did I watch? I watched right after that. I watched Django,
Okay.
and then that's one of my favorite scenes. Did y'all see Vitamin Ellie? Could her being knocked out of that room be more absurd?
Right.
I just and I had when I looked at it, I was like, I didn't realize how much Samuel Jackson's transformation was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Sam, in that, when you rewatch it and just watch the journey that takes place,
Yeah.
within his character, you know, it's Sam really.
Yeah. Because he transforms within, so he's acting within. He's doing a character within a character.
Yep.
I'm all this old decrepit.
Yeah.
That dude is amazing, man. Huh. Oh man. All right. All right, guys. So a bunch of you guys will catch this later because you're at work. You got regular jobs and stuff.
Like almost 9 a.m. on a Saturday.
Yeah, ain't nobody's up. Except for the blood pressure brothers. But the journey has been good.
So you go out for how long?
I got 2 weeks.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's just it's 2 7 days.
2 7 days.
Where are you going?
I think one of the stops is like, it's places I don't want to go. And, Honduras is only. I think we go to Roatan on one of these.
Okay.
And if they do go to Roatan, then the only reason for me to get out there would be to just go right next to the port and maybe sit there and have like a beer or something.
Right.
But I can get all that stuff on the ship.
Yeah.
So it's one of those places where you go in, you go, man, this is hardcore.
Yeah.
It's just some depressing stuff.
Yeah, that's what I felt when I was Indonesia, catch princess ship
Mm-hmm.
to do Australia, part of the Australian stuff. Just your passing, it was one that just was impressive.
Yeah.
And two, everybody work like whatever field work and carrying stuff and hauling stuff. There's nobody just out. Hey, look, I'm just enjoying the day. Like, nope, there's no enjoy the day.
There's no
clock in.
There's no walking here.
Yeah.
Angela was there. She says Roatan, nothing good about it. It's one of those places where you go in, you walk down a few blocks, and you just go, okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna head back now.
Yeah,
we can head back.
Wow.
There's a couple of casinos that are close there that you could go to the casinos and it's nice.
Yeah.
But Rotan's one of those places where I used to do my walks. I go walking for a couple hours, taking photos. It's one of those places where the local police will pick you up. Say, are you from the ship? You go, yeah. They say, get in, and they'll take you back to the port. So you shouldn't be walking over here. Because man, we walk out. We got these blazing white tennis shoes. And your sneakers, it's like in Jamaica. And every time I walk to Jamaica, the first thing they would do is look right at my feet,
Oh,
and that's how they could tell
yeah.
if you're a tourist or not.
Uh,
They just look down at your shoes and they
okay.
go, "Ah, yeah." You know, I mean, the white people they can tell them right away,
Right. Yeah.
but us we can walk out. They don't know right away.
Yeah. I was, as I told you, I've been to Jamaica the very first time, and I was like, yeah, I'm never getting off the ship in Jamaica again. I don't care where it is. I'm never getting off this ship again. That was Ocho
Would you?
Rios.
Oh,
So I got off Ocho Rios. I was like, oh, I was so excited. I'm like, get to see Jamaica. This is great. Never been. Get off the ship, walk from the far end port, and as soon as I'm walking, just here comes the bombardment. I'm trying to walk fast and stuff, and no one. I mean, I got all the way into like past a little beach thing where you could sit, and it wasn't until maybe a few people before that before anybody left. It's like, how? What is going on? It must be
Yeah,
now.
you're
You gotta
supposed,
make
to,
it
you're
sit.
supposed to have that. They got that one road blocked out in Ocho Rios. When you leave, when you first leave the port area, that's all police. It's police are there, so they don't bother you. Then, but once you get outside that road,
Yeah, this was just every. I mean, yeah, because I remember going. It's like a parking lot area, and then there's a gate, and then from that gate all the way as far as I walked, it was just boom, boom, boom on top of you. Now I sat there, and I was like, okay, yes, I'll make the trip back. So I turn around, I start coming back, and then now you got to go back into it. Here's what a dude says. He goes, and I joked on it, but because of what he said, I can't say it on Holland, and I can't say it like I could do it on Norwegian because there was a link to it. He goes, say man, you want what did he say? He goes, red stripe? I don't know. And then he goes, how about some more weed? You want some weed? And I go, no. But then he goes, how about some Jamaican pussy? I'm like, how did we skip so many steps to get to there? What I think there was quite a few other options. What rum? What about rum? Rum
Yeah.
could have came in there before that stuff. And then I'm like, no, I'm good, man. And then it just made me laugh because I just thought, does that work? Like, is there a person that you know what? While I'm here, I got a ship. All the board time is still
let
another
me get some
40
JP. Let me get some JP while I'm here.
Yeah. But then he got mad and he goes, how come you come to Jamaica and act like you don't want to spend any money? And I said, because I don't.
That happened to me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where the guy, it's like now they want to get antagonistic all of a sudden. It's like the dude is, I wouldn't buy his special water or whatever he had. And you get like halfway on the block, he goes, that's why you walk like a girl. And I turned and I was going to say something. And the person I was with just grabbed me and she's like, come on, let's go. Let's keep walking. That's how you walk. That's why you walk like a girl. Because you don't drink this Jamaican water. Dominic is checked in. Hey, yeah, man. The homeboys of I like that. The homeboys of hypertension. Oh man. But yeah, man. What other place? So they have the island Lava de Haiti.
Okay.
Right. So they own most of it. Most of the little areas, all you can use receipt pass card. But when you go around to the artisan area, all the local vendors are, it's another hard sell. As soon as you walk in that area, it's hard to sell. And explain this to me. If the first two guys didn't get me with their sales pitch, then what makes, if you're the third guy, what makes you think you're going to be the one that gets me with the sales pitch?
I got it. Maybe it's their job to wear you down to the point where by the fifth guy, you're like, you know what? All right. Then it turns out they're all in on
it. Yeah. So do they split it?
Yeah, they split up the profits.
So if you're the sixth guy, you don't get any money.
No,
you didn't break.
Yeah, we didn't get. Yeah,
you didn't break them. You didn't break them.
Yeah, there was I forgot where. Falmouth. Is that what it's called? Falmouth?
Yeah, Falmouth. Yeah.
So I on another cruise. Let me get this.
No.
But here's why I decided to give it a try because there's a village, there's a port village that protects you from the buffer of the people. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. And it was fun. And even to the point where I thought, test, and I went outside the village, and it was actually all right. I wouldn't do it again, but nobody bothered. And then there was a village right off to the left of the village where there's all these shops and all these Jamaican women just sitting there in the shops. And she goes, she just kind of waves and says something, and then they asked me to come in. I go, out on my way back, I'll come back. So I walked a really quick around the block lap, and then passed by there and saw her again. And I already said I would come back, so I'm not going to be, I got to be true to my word. So I went in there, and it was actually fun. I bought a dress from her for Olivia at the time. It was a long time. And then she goes, because that was all the cash I had on me. It's like, I'm not going to buy everything for this. But then the lady goes, "Could you do me a favor?" She goes, "Just go into that lady shop. You don't have to buy it, but just go into the shop." And I go, "Okay." So I went in and just kind of walked around. Okay, thank you. And that was it. So it was just go into the shop and just make a presence. The fact that you just didn't come to me, you did go there, and that type of deal. So it was decent. I wouldn't do it again, but I was like, all right, I did it.
Falmouth is it's either or.
Yeah.
They got a little cart, little trailer cart where people can sit in it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and all that trolley.
Yeah.
And it's always like you take the trolley, they go out there and they're driving around, and they go outside the little gate, now they're in Falmouth. And to me, it just looks like it seems like Jurassic Park sort of thing. Remember that?
Yeah.
You know, they were in those little carts and
Yeah.
stuff.
The
And it's
bubble
like,
type of
we're
thing.
gonna take these white people out here and let them see.
Yeah.
Let them see things. But Falmouth is one of Alvin Williams, one of his friends, Nate Weatherup was with me.
Okay.
So we're walking through Falmouth. Yeah. So it's me and this little skinny white boy. We're walking through this neighborhood, and we hear, "Hey, yo, hey, yo." And so I thought, man, just keep walking.
Yeah.
Look, you don't hear me. Just keep walking. And then I hear my name. Lawrence, Lawrence, what the hell? I turn around. A guy who used to be a bar manager.
Okay.
He's Jamaican, and he lives in Falmouth.
Oh.
But when the first few times that he was yelling, I didn't recognize him because he's huge. He's like 6'3", 6'4", big, huge Jamaican dude.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not turning around this big ass black guy yelling at us, and I'm with this little skinny white boy. And so he comes down the block and he goes, "Hey, you didn't recognize me?" He's telling me, "I live here. My house is over there." And then he turns to Nate and he goes, "Who did the white boy here with you? Who that white boy here with you?" Right. So, and to this day, apparently Nate Weatherup still tells that story. Listen to his show.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's like, Nate, it's a table worthy story.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. Presentation.
Yeah.
Part of the show.
It's
Here's
not
a
main
segment.
show.
Yeah.
Story.
Yeah.
He goes. I want that as my ringtone. Who the white boy right here? Who that white boy right here? It's craziness. What is this? Angela says she had a Jamaican dude tell me he could give it to me better than the guy I was with, who was standing right next to me.
Jeez.
Yeah, they are bold.
That's another selling point where he goes, "Is this? How often is this working?"
Yeah. So let me see. He offers her, "I get you some perfume.
Yeah.
I got nice dresses. How about I give you some dick?" He dick better than this guy. Damn.
Yeah. Here, would you like to take a look at our sample case?
You know who needs to go? You need to have one of those sales guys go there that can show the progression of a good sale.
Right.
Because they're like you said, they're skipping over all that stuff.
Yeah.
They got those Atlanta pitches. Shit. All right. Yes, that's right, Angela. Everything is for sale in Jamaica. Yeah, they show up at a little fence when you're walking through Ocho Rios. They can't get under the street because now the police have blocked it off to only the tourists. But there's a fence, and it's like on the other side of the tennis courts. And they just be on like, hey,
Wow.
come over here, I got this for you. Like when you climb Dunn's River, spot Dunn River.
Mm-hmm. I've not done it, but I know
Oh
what you're
yeah,
talking
yeah. 'Cause you can walk up it instead of actually going up the falls. They got a sidewalk that goes up the side of it, so you don't actually do it. But they're all in the corners of there too. You know, you come walking through this little area, and like you see his hand sticking through like this. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. And then the hand disappears and come back, and it has like bracelets. Somebody's bracelets. Somebody's
Wow.
bracelets, and they're like,
some sort of
yeah, man,
aggressive theme ride.
yeah. But here's the thing: why is it Americans can go over there, they see all this, and still not realize how
Right.
privileged
Oh yeah.
they are to be
Yep.
in America?
Yep. Yep.
I mean, how do you not go to Honduras and Jamaica and Haiti and see these places, and you still got this attitude?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think it's a show? Things like that is life. That's
Yeah.
the life there. That's
Yeah.
what goes on there.
Yeah, that ain't the Truman Show.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
real shit
yeah.
right there, man.
Yeah, they're not coming out from those houses that are up on the hills. You know, the ones that you're like, those people don't live in those houses. Those houses are you. That's who lives in those houses.
Yeah, that's who's going to buy that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What is today? Today's what?
Saturday.
Saturday. Oh, so you have to find out where you're at Monday.
Well, let's see. So Sunday would leave. Monday.
What ship do you get on?
I get on the Euro. So I know that Monday I will be at the island.
Okay.
Whatever all this island.
I have to check it because we might be in one of those ports together.
Because I was looking to see where I was going to be if I was going to be. If that was the same run that the Constellation was on, and it's not. Because I was like, oh well, if I'm going to ever be back in Colombia, Colombia.
Cartagena.
But it turns out, no, I'm not going to be back in Colombia.
Yeah, that place was rough too, man.
I didn't get to see any of it because
that's right.
I was just leaving. But a lot of the production cast and guest entertainers, they bought excursions to get off the ship, and it looked like they were having a great time.
Well, that's one of those places where you got to hold hands. There's some rough places there, man. I guess
They
look
look like
great photos from there. Though.
So I will be half moon key. Well, no, because of so it's a sea day. I get back on the Curacao. It's a sea day. We're doing Panama Canal.
How you doing the Panama Canal?
Panama Canal in and out that day, and then a few hours in Panama. Then Costa Rica.
And they really don't stay in Panama and Cologne.
No.
That's like a refueling almost.
Yeah. Then Costa Rica for a bit. That's a deep day, but there's not much. I mean, wherever we were at, pretty sure it's the same spot. You can cover that in like a couple of hours over there for, and then sea days at back. Then we'll do it all again.
It's a Monday. What is Monday? You might
be in Aruba and again.
You might not have a good signal on Monday.
Yeah,
so I was going to tell you guys that we would see you Monday, but I don't know if Vermont's going to have a decent signal.
Yeah, Monday. Let's see.
All right. Cool. All right, guys. We'll let you go. Because I got to get to work here. Vermont's got the day off. You gonna go try to get your replacement?
No, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go. The main thing is to go find get cash. Because all the people that tips for their service.
Oh yeah, there's a place here. I've stayed at this hotel before. Tips for my service.
How was my service? Okay.
Hey guys, we are out of here. The hypertension homeboys, the blood pressure brothers. Vermont is going to Holland tomorrow. I'm going to Royal Caribbean today. And we'll be checking in with you guys. All right. Respect. We are out of here. Bye.